Throughout history, there have been voices that have echoed through time, shaping lives and inspiring countless individuals to rise above their circumstances. Some thinkers and mentors have left behind a legacy of wisdom so profound that their words continue to guide generations long after they have spoken them. Their insights into personal development, success, and the human potential have formed the foundation for countless success stories. At the heart of every achievement, behind every dream turned into reality, there lies one common factor: mindset. The way we think, the way we perceive challenges, and the way we approach opportunities dictate the course of our lives. While skills, talent, and resources play their roles, it is the mind that ultimately determines whether a person flourishes or falters. There have been those who understood this deeply and dedicated their lives to helping others master their mindset, unlocking doors that once seemed impossible to open. Success is not accidental. It is the result of deliberate choices, repeated habits, and a disciplined way of thinking. Some of the greatest lessons in personal growth have been passed down by those who themselves have walked the journey, starting from humble beginnings and rising to extraordinary heights through sheer perseverance and commitment to improvement. Their stories, filled with struggle and triumph, serve as a testament to what is possible when the mind is properly trained. Imagine two individuals standing at the starting line of life's great race. One is filled with doubt, burdened by fear, and hesitant to take the first step. The other, though facing the same obstacles, sees possibilities, embraces challenges, and moves forward with an unshakable belief in what is possible. What separates these two individuals is not their background, their intelligence, or even their resources. It is their mindset. One sees obstacles as barriers. The other sees them as stepping stones. One hesitates while the other acts. This distinction in thinking is what creates winners and achievers in every field of life. Mindset is like the soil in which the seeds of success are planted. Poor soil will never produce a great harvest, no matter how good the seed. But rich, fertile soil will transform even the smallest seed into a mighty tree. The mind must be cultivated in the same way, fed with positive influences, strengthened through discipline, and protected from the weeds of negativity and doubt. Those who have studied success, those who have mentored leaders and entrepreneurs, have always emphasized this fundamental truth: change your mind and you will change your life. The thoughts you allow to take root will determine the results you experience. Thoughts of failure and limitation will produce a life filled with frustration and stagnation. Thoughts of possibility, growth, and determination will create a future of progress and achievement. But understanding this truth is not enough. One must put it into practice. It is one thing to hear words of wisdom, but another to live by them. These are not just theories, but tested principles that have transformed the lives of countless individuals. These lessons have helped people overcome financial struggles, build successful businesses, strengthen relationships, and design a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. What follows are 5 powerful tips, simple yet profound principles that, when applied consistently, will create lasting change. They are not quick fixes or temporary solutions. They are timeless truths that, if embraced, will shape the way you think, act, and ultimately the results you achieve. These lessons are for those who refuse to settle, for those who believe they are meant for more, and for those who are willing to take responsibility for their future. Because success is not something that happens to you. It is something you create. It begins with a decision, a shift in mindset, and a commitment to continuous growth. Let's explore these principles and unlock the extraordinary potential that lies within. The way a person views their abilities and potential makes all the difference in the life they create. Some people believe that intelligence, talent, and success are fixed traits, something predetermined at birth. They assume that people are either naturally gifted or they are not, that success belongs to the lucky few, and that failure is a sign to stop trying. This kind of thinking creates limitations, leading to a life of hesitation, doubt, and unfulfilled potential. On the other hand, there are those who see abilities as something that can be developed, skills as something that can be learned, and success as something that can be built Through persistence and effort, these individuals understand that the mind is like a muscle. It grows stronger the more it is used. When a person believes they are capable of learning, growing, and improving, their entire approach to life changes. Instead of avoiding challenges, they embrace them. Instead of fearing failure, they see it as feedback, a necessary step toward mastery. Instead of being discouraged by obstacles, they view them as opportunities to sharpen their abilities. This shift in thinking allows them to keep moving forward no matter the setbacks they encounter. History is filled with stories of individuals who started with little to no natural advantage, but went on to achieve greatness because they refused to accept limitations. They weren't born knowing how to succeed. They developed the skills, the knowledge, and the mindset needed to reach their goals. One of the most powerful aspects of this way of thinking is that it removes the fear of imperfection. Many people never attempt new things because they don't want to look foolish or make mistakes. They wait until they feel completely ready, which often means they never take action at all. But those who understand the power of growth know that being bad at something is just the first step toward becoming good at it. Every expert was once a beginner. Every master started with zero knowledge. The only difference is that they committed to improving little by little, day by day. This principle applies to every area of life: career, relationships, finances, health, and personal development. Someone who wants to achieve financial freedom must first learn the principles of money management. Someone who wants to build a strong and healthy body must commit to a process of regular exercise and discipline. Someone who wants to become a better leader must actively seek out knowledge and practice the skills required to inspire others. None of these things happen overnight, but with the right mindset, they are all achievable. The key is to view learning and growth as a lifelong process rather than a one-time event. Those who continue to develop their skills, refine their approach, and challenge themselves will always find new doors opening. No one ever reaches a point where they know it all, and those who assume they have nothing left to learn often find themselves falling behind. The world belongs to those who remain curious, who embrace challenges, and who see every difficulty as a stepping stone to something greater. A person's potential is never fixed. It is only limited by the willingness to grow. The mind is the control center of life. Every decision, every action, and every outcome begins with a thought. The way a person thinks determines how they feel, and how they feel influences how they act. This cycle, repeated day after day, shapes the course of a person's life. If the thoughts are empowering, they create confidence, motivation, and a sense of possibility. If the thoughts are filled with doubt, fear, and negativity, they lead to hesitation, frustration, and inaction. A person who understands this truth realizes that one of the most important skills they can develop is the ability to control their own thoughts and emotions. There is an old saying that what you focus on expands. If a person constantly dwells on problems, they begin to see obstacles everywhere. If they focus on opportunities, they start to notice possibilities that others miss. The mind is always looking for evidence to support what it already believes. If a person believes they are unlucky, incapable, or undeserving of success, their mind will find proof to confirm it. But if they choose to believe that they are capable of learning, growing, and succeeding, their mind will seek out opportunities to make that belief a reality. This is why positive thinking is so powerful. It is not about ignoring reality, but about training the mind to see solutions instead of barriers. The challenge is that negative thoughts often appear automatically. They come from past experiences, external influences, and old habits of thinking. Most people don't even realize how often they allow these thoughts to shape their actions. The first step to taking control is awareness. Paying attention to the thoughts that arise throughout the day allows a person to recognize the patterns that are holding them back. Are they constantly telling themselves that something is too difficult? Do they assume failure before they even begin? Do they talk themselves out of opportunities because of fear? Noticing these thoughts is the beginning of change. Once negative thoughts are identified, they must be challenged. Just because a thought appears does not mean it is true. Many of the fears and doubts that hold people back are not based on facts, but on assumptions. A person who challenges their own negative thoughts will often find that they have no real foundation. They are simply old stories that have been repeated so many times that they feel true. Replacing these thoughts with empowering ones is the next step. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I am learning how to do this. Instead of saying, this will never work, say, I will find a way to make this work. The words a person chooses matter because they reinforce the beliefs that shape their actions. Emotional control is just as important as mental control. A person who allows their emotions to dictate their behavior will always be at the mercy of external circumstances. Life is filled with challenges, disappointments, and unexpected events. There will be days when things don't go as planned, when setbacks occur, and when frustration sets in. But how a person responds to these moments determines their long-term success. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize emotions, understand their source, and manage them in a way that leads to productive actions. Instead of reacting impulsively, emotionally intelligent individuals pause, evaluate, and choose their response. This does not mean ignoring emotions or pretending they don't exist. Every emotion serves a purpose, but not every emotional reaction is beneficial. Anger can highlight injustice, but acting out of anger often leads to regret. Fear can signal caution, but allowing fear to control decisions leads to missed opportunities. Recognizing emotions without being controlled by them is the key. Developing this skill takes practice, but over time, it becomes second nature. One of the best ways to strengthen both mental and emotional control is through daily habit. Meditation, journaling, or simply taking time each day to reflect on thoughts and emotions can help create awareness and stability. Surrounding oneself with positive influences, whether it be books, mentors, or supportive people, also makes a significant difference. The more a person feeds their mind with positive input, the stronger their ability to maintain a productive mindset. The truth is, external circumstances will never be completely in anyone's control, but the way a person thinks and feels is always within their power. Those who take responsibility for their thoughts and emotions put themselves in the driver's seat of their own lives. They do not allow negativity to dictate their future. They do not react impulsively to every situation. They develop the ability to stay calm under pressure, to remain focused in difficult times, and to continue moving forward no matter what comes their way. That is the true power of mastering the mind. In life, it's easy to drift, to get caught up in the day-to-day demands, and to find oneself reacting to circumstances rather than taking charge of one's destiny. Without clear goals and values, it's like sailing without a map. Lost at sea, uncertain of where to go or how to get there. Having clear goals and a defined set of values is like setting a course for the future, providing both direction and purpose. They act as the compass that guides every decision, every action, and every effort towards something greater. Goals are not just about having something to achieve. They are about creating a vision for the life you want. A goal serves as a clear target, a specific outcome that you are working toward. When you have defined goals, you create a blueprint for your life. These goals provide the motivation to keep going when obstacles arise, the drive to continue improving when the journey gets tough. They give purpose to your actions, ensuring that every step you take brings you closer to your desired destination. Without goals, even the best efforts can feel aimless, and without a clear target, it's difficult to measure progress or know when success has been achieved. But goals alone are not enough. They must align with your values, the things that matter most to you. Values serve as the foundation for your decisions, guiding what you are willing to work for and what you are not willing to compromise on. When your goals align with your values, every effort feels meaningful, and success is not just about the achievement, but also about staying true to what you believe in. This alignment creates a sense of fulfillment because the journey itself becomes as important as the destination. To take your vision and goals to the next level, creating a vision board or personal mission statement can serve as a powerful tool. A vision board is a visual representation of your goals and dreams, a collage of images and words that inspire and remind you of what you are working toward. It brings your aspirations into focus, creating a daily reminder of the future you are building. Similarly, a personal mission statement helps articulate your purpose in life, why you do what you do, and how you want to live. When you clearly define your goals and values, you have a roadmap for success and the motivation to see it through. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on the trajectory of your life. We are influenced by the energy, thoughts, and attitudes of those around us, whether we realize it or not. In many ways, the company we keep shapes our mindset, beliefs, and actions. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive individuals is essential to maintaining the drive and enthusiasm needed to pursue your goals. When you surround yourself with people who encourage growth, who believe in your potential, and who uplift you during tough times, you are more likely to stay motivated and focused on your path to success. A mentor plays a crucial role in this equation. A mentor is someone who has walked the path you are on and can offer wisdom, guidance, and insight that can save you time, effort, and mistakes. Mentors not only provide valuable knowledge and advice, but also help to keep you accountable to your goals. Their experience and perspective can serve as a mirror, reflecting back to you the areas where you are excelling and those where you need to improve. The benefit of having a mentor is that they help you avoid pitfalls and encourage you to reach for greater heights. Equally important are friends and accountability partners. Those individuals who are on a similar journey and can hold you accountable for your progress. These people understand your ambitions and can help keep you on track when distractions or doubt threaten to take over. Accountability partners provide an extra layer of motivation because they are directly invested in your success and you in theirs. This mutual support creates a sense of responsibility where each person pushes the other to stay committed and take consistent action. Beyond individual relationships, the power of community and collaboration cannot be underestimated. When like-minded individuals come together, they create a collective energy that is far greater than the sum of its parts. Whether it's in a professional setting, a fitness group, or a personal development circle, being part of a community amplifies progress. Ideas are exchanged, encouragement flows freely, and challenges become easier to overcome when you know you are not facing them alone. Collaboration fosters innovation, provides new perspectives, and opens doors to opportunities that may not have been available otherwise. The power of a supportive network is undeniable. When you are surrounded by people who lift you up, share your vision, and challenge you to grow, you create an environment where success is inevitable. Taking action is where the rubber meets the road. No matter how clear your goals are, how powerful your mindset is, or how supportive your network may be, none of it will matter unless you take consistent, deliberate steps toward achieving your vision. Action is the bridge between intention and reality. It is easy to dream, to plan, and to imagine what your life could be, but only through action does change begin to take shape. Every small step, no matter how insignificant it may seem, brings you closer to your ultimate goal. It is in the doing that progress is made, and without action, even the best laid plans remain just that, plans. But action alone isn't enough. Progress requires persistence. There will be days when things don't go according to plan, when obstacles appear unexpectedly, or when setbacks make the road ahead seem longer than anticipated. It is in these moments that perseverance becomes essential. Success is not the absence of failure, but the ability to keep moving forward in the face of it. Those who succeed are not the ones who never encounter difficulty, but the ones who choose to continue despite it. Persistence means continuing to put in the effort, to stay focused on the goal, and to keep taking action even when the results aren't immediately visible. Resilience plays an equally important role. Life will test your commitment, and the journey to success is rarely linear. There will be disappointments, mistakes, and moments of doubt. How you respond to these challenges determines your ultimate success. Resilience is the ability to bounce back, to adapt, and to remain steadfast in the pursuit of your goals. It is about learning from failures rather than letting them define you. understanding that setbacks are simply stepping stones on the path to success. Each obstacle faced and overcome builds strength and character, preparing you for even greater challenges ahead. Celebrating small victories along the way is crucial to maintaining momentum. It's easy to become so focused on the end goal that you overlook the progress you've already made. Every small achievement, whether it's reaching a milestone or learning a new skill, is a victory worth acknowledging. These moments of success serve as reminders of how far you come and fuel your motivation to keep going. Likewise, setbacks should not be viewed as defeats, but as opportunities to learn. Reflect on what went wrong, adjust your approach, and move forward stronger than before. The combination of consistent action, perseverance, and resilience will ultimately lead to the achievement of your goals. In summary, the path to success is not a matter of luck or chance. It is the result of intentional choices, a growth-oriented mindset, and consistent action. To cultivate a powerful mindset, begin by embracing a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities can be developed through effort and dedication, and choose to see challenges as opportunities for growth. Then, take control of your thoughts and emotions. Your mindset is shaped by what you choose to focus on. So, prioritize positive thinking and emotional intelligence to maintain resilience in the face of adversity. Next, define your goals and values. These are the guiding principles that will provide clarity and purpose, ensuring that every action you take is aligned with your vision for the future. Surround yourself with a supportive network of mentors, friends, and accountability partners. The power of community and collaboration cannot be overstated. Your success is often tied to the people you choose to surround yourself with. And finally, take action and persevere. Progress is made through consistent effort, and persistence in the face of setbacks is what separates those who succeed from those who give up. These 5 tips, embracing a growth mindset, controlling your thoughts and emotions, defining your goals and values, building a supportive network, and taking action with perseverance, are the cornerstones of a powerful mindset. When you implement these principles in your life, you equip yourself with the tools needed to overcome obstacles, stay motivated, and ultimately achieve your goals. Now, the real work begins. It's not enough to just understand these concepts. You must apply them. Start today by taking a small step, whether it's setting a clear goal, reaching out to a mentor, or choosing a positive thought over a negative one. Every action you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your vision. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the ideal circumstances. Start now and keep moving forward. Take charge of your mindset and watch how your world begins to transform as you pursue your dreams. The power to shape your future is in your hands.